The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Then the lineups for this game. That's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Andres Iniesta. He's someone who just seems to be one step ahead of everyone else on the pitch. He's got exceptional close control, and not a single touch of the ball is wasted. He can control the pace and tempo of a match and dictate the way his team plays too. He's one of those players who can make a good team great.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Maradona. Cruyff, looking to get within range. Zidane. Who's going to make this theirs? Abidal. Battles to win it back. Xavi. Iniesta. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Xavi. Abidal. He's come loose. Lovely feet. He's in, surely. Has a look and has a go. This could fall anywhere. And it's Maradona. Varane, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Bale, Roberto Carlos. Valdez gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Hierro, spoon forward. Maradona. Keeps everyone guessing. Drilled in low. There it is! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Ronaldo passes it through. They've managed to get it away. Abidal. Zidane cuts it out. Rafael Varane tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cruyff. Dinks one in. Oh, great ball, now the shot! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Maradona with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was close. Abidal. Cruyff. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Maradona. Toni Kroos. Forward it goes. Zidane has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ronaldinho.
Disappointing finish in the end. Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
And back out it comes. Aimed long and direct. Shapes to shoot. Shots on. It's bounced out. Goal! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Cruyff. Well positioned to make that interception. Hierro. Zidane. Bigo with the ball through. Shot at goal! Ronaldo out of this world!
Unbelievable. Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
They get a throw in. Ronaldinho. And it's Maradona. Pumps it upfield. It's a loose ball. Bale. Looks like a good ball through.
And he has to produce a better first touch than that. It's imperative to keep the ball closer to your feet than the opposition's, and a smartening up is needed.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Maradona needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Toure knocks it away. Ronaldinho tries the route one option. Figo. Zidane. Bale crosses into the box. Clears it out of harm's way. Toni Kroos. Bale looks to slip it through. Firmly met. Iniesta. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Abidal. Brings it forward. Kroos. Who's going to make this theirs? A real chance to break. Tries a through ball. And the flag has stayed down. Toni Kroos. Figo plays a clever pass. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Ronaldinho, already of course on the score sheet. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And the defence can get it clear. Now the pass. And it's Yaya Toure. Toure with the ball through. Maradona with a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Ronaldinho goes short, and it's Abidal. And it's Abidal. And the whistle goes for half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, after going behind, I was beginning to doubt whether they could organise a salvage operation, but to their credit, Peter, they've produced a hugely impressive comeback and totally recaptured the initiative.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Iniesta. Cruyff. Xavi. Tries lifting it over. Chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Out of play for a throw. Bale gets it back. Roberto Carlos looks to dink one in. Xavi. Deftly done. Heads it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Xavi. Daniel Alves. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. And out to safety. Point-blank header! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Xavi. Yaya Toure. Maradona. Ronaldinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries a through ball, and he's onside. Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played out to the wing. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Bale passes it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Bigo knocks it towards the front. And that's been repelled. Hoists it high. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Cruyff. Varane. Great challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafael Varane gets it away. Yaya Toure. Nicely measured pass. Defence has got rid of that. He's dealt with that well. And it's Ronaldinho. Looks to slip it through. Xavi gets it back. Maradona goes steaming forward. Tries to dink it in. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed, an easy read for the defence. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Zidane. Spoon forward. Away from immediate danger. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Xavi. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Ball swung in. Ronaldo. That's well blocked and back out it comes. In again. Puyol. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bale spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Seydou Keita. Now it's Maradona. Xavi. Zidane did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looks like a good ball through. Now surely! Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Long and high towards the flank. Bale with a delicate ball. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Puyol passes it through. Cruyff going full tilt down the right-hand side. Pumps it into the area. Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, you can't fault the effort they're putting into it. You know, without an end product, though, it just piles up the frustration.
Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in. Ronaldinho. Xavi. Now it's Cruyff. Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. Could have here their final chance. Zidane. Hierro. Figo. Rafael Varane. Bale. And it's Ronaldo. A chance! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He'll have a dip! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Maradona tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Rivaldo gets it away. Bale's cross. Seydou Keita gets good distance on it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Figo. Hierro. Figo. Now the cross. Xavi looks to thread it through. Oh, good interception. There is the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. Another point I can make is that the foundations for this win were placed near both touchlines because they were able to build attack after attack with little resistance.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.